What's going on, everybody? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope you got your Sour Patch, some snacks. I'm going to go ahead and provide you all with a little bit of entertainment really quick. What's up, Stacks? Great to see you, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. I'm going to go ahead also just get this out of the way right now. What's your son of the day, Stacks? Great to see you, bro. I appreciate you stopping by really quick. There we go. Son of the day today is actually going to be Lamar. Pat, what's up, bro? Great to see you. Mitch Duck, great to see you. Let me know what y'all son of the days are while I finish this Sour Patch. Great outdoors, a nice, perfect. So yeah, so my son of the day today is the Lamar Le Parfum again. Just giving it a trial run to see if I really want a bottle. Have any of y'all ever tried it? It's a vanilla fragrance, vanilla lavender. And today I'm here to talk about a vanilla fragrance. Definitely. What's up to Pat? So the fragrance that I am here to talk about today is from a niche house. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people in the community really praise this house, and they make some good fragrances. But, of course, you're going to have to get my unAVERAGE thoughts. I reviewed Orient Express, which I thought was a nice gourmandy-like twist on Orientals for the summer. It did give me like Garnier Fructis vibes. For those who don't know, it's like a fruity shampoo that a lot of women use. Bois de Portugal. That's what's up. Hey, King Frags. Also, shouts out to Fat Boy. Check out his channel. Check out his store, fatboyfragrances.com. Check out his channel right there, Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews. Man makes some great videos. Period. Point blank. Also, check out Scent Assault. You all know he was a guest on mine on like one of my more recent episodes. Stacks is another review channel that you definitely need to check out. I can't lie. I sprayed Pillow Talk last night. Smell it. Who made Pillow Talk? Anytime, bro. I got you. You know, we show the love. So, anyways, this house, Les Fleurs Du Golfe, has received a lot of like critical acclaim. Now, they make some good fragrances for their price. Not gonna lie. But are they as great as people say they are? You know, do you have to rush out and buy these? Probably not. I mean, really, no fragrance is honestly worth rushing out and getting. Unless it's Chanel Allure Sport Extreme. I'm joking. Making sense, definitely. Making sense is worth buying, though. And I'm not just saying that because I know the guy who makes great fragrances. But yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a story time because personally, while I do think this is a really solid release and great for the summertime, this Baccara Vanille is their flagship fragrance and very subpar. So let's just go ahead and get into it really quick. This fragrance was released 2019. This fragrance is supposed to be unisex, but this thing leans extremely feminine. And it's supposed to be this like ambery vanilla with some florals. But what happens is when you spray it, you get this blast of citrus, like bright. It's really, really bright. And then you get this bouquet of florals. Like you got hit in the face with the botanical gardens, just environment. Like not even just a flower, like 50 shades of flowers in here. Not necessarily rose either. So these are like a lot more of white flowers, like lily of the valley, orange blossoms, and just all types of flowers. You get vanilla, but it's not a sweet vanilla. It's not a boozy vanilla. It's not deep. It really doesn't have that much amber. And wow, that thing is kind of messing with my nose. Almost started to sneeze. Not for me. Yeah, I mean it's a really floral fragrance with light vanilla that really isn't extremely sweet. Hey, shout out to Rich Mitch one time. Definitely I appreciate anytime he stops by. And if he likes white florals, then hey. But I know he likes a few fragrances with the white florals, but yeah, this fragrance is just, and when I spray it, I can't get past a few wearings of it. You know, like this is how much I've worn of it. This is, I believe, a 50 ml bottle too. And I cannot seem to ever get past like 2 hours of wearing it. It's kind of strong. I'll give it that. But this is supposed to be a flagship unisex fragrance. This is more so for women. But even if it was for women, there are so many other vanilla fragrances for women that I would recommend before, or just vanilla fragrances, period, that I would prefer on a woman. Spirituous Double Vanille, Dua Vanilla Affair, Annie from Nishane. You know, the list could go on. Givenchy Pie, even. That's a classic. Go ahead, get away with it. This, and I haven't tried the new Dior Vanilla, whatever, Vanilla Rama, which, I mean, come on now. This kind of almost looks like it's copying the combination of that and Tom Ford's Private Blend, right? But at the end of the day, this fragrance just doesn't look like it works really for most men. It's not the most masculine thing, and it's kind of headache inducing, if I'm being honest. Performance projection is a solid 3-foot radius, and I am getting like at least 4 hours. Again, that's all I could really tolerate with this one. Not that it goes longer than 4 hours. I just always have to scrub it off. I cannot make it past, and I'm just going to be honest with you all. I can't make it past 4 hours. And so the only other thing that I really want to cover is packaging. This is one type of bottle that they have. And then this is like their more like traditional bottle. So I don't necessarily know if it means two different formulations either, because it's in the two bottles. But technically, this fragrance in this bottle is more of like the one they want to push more. That's more their flagship thing that they're trying to push out. And so, yeah, I can't get with it. I really cannot. It's not, I'm sorry. And the boxes between the two. So this is how Baccara Vanille comes. Again, very Dior Privé-esque. You know, it'll come in just like this, cylinder 2. It really does look like Dior Privé. And then the new ones, which, truth be told, especially from the reviewers, other reviewers that I've seen, get these bottles, the packaging isn't really secure. This has always been banged up. Yeah, it's not, I mean, if you could hear that, that's kind of what it ends up sounding like. And so here's my thing. I'm going to have a little bit of an honest story time here. As I know that certain reviewers don't like to bash or, say negative things about the house. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, then they just will act like they never tried it or not say anything. I get that. I do. And this isn't to take shots at any of them. But at the same time, here's the question. Why not? I mean, at the end of the day, it's our jobs, right? Not jobs like actual 9-to-5s, but if we're going to do this, that we, maybe just explain our thoughts a little more and just go in depth to elaborate how we feel. Because at the end of the day, that's all we're doing is saying how we feel. And I know I don't want to, rock the boat, make people feel the wrong way, but like, are you really being honest with yourself? I mean, again, this isn't me talking about one specific person, because like Les Fleurs Du Golfe, they make, from what I've tried, 2 good fragrances, and it's not this. This was cool, really nice summer suggestion if you're like knee deep into fragrances at that point. Again, look at that box, all dented. That was cool. I got you, bro. That was cool. That was a nice suggestion if you've like tried a whole bunch of fragrances. I believe the 2 of these together, and I think I caught them on a sale. The 2 of these cost about $150 combined. I think this was like $50. This was like $90 plus tax, came out to $150. But this packaging costs more either way. This with the new bottles that I showed you, they're trying to push out. This presentation always costs more. And this is still 50 ml. But my thing is, where, like, you have to always just tell the truth, because at the end of the day, somebody will be interested in buying this fragrance. And if they trust your opinion already, then why not just go ahead and say how you feel in regards to the fragrance? Because even if it's just one person, and this is how I'm looking at it from my channel, which is why I give all reviews, negative, positive, whether I know you, whether I don't, I give all reviews. And so no matter how it is, I know that somebody may eventually come across this fragrance. So why not just tell your thoughts? Just so this way it's, out there, so somebody knows, okay, I need to tread with caution. I blind bought these. I know a lot of YouTubers who are getting these sent for free. Maybe not necessarily this fragrance, but just in general, getting these sent for free. I blind bought these. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, just how do you, everything's not going to be great. As one wise man once said, who's a friend of mine on another channel called I Am Joey Cannoli, not every game is the Super Bowl. You can't hit a home run every time you're at bat. You're not going to hit the ball every time you're at the bat. So it's like, it's okay to go ahead and express that you don't like certain fragrances. And that just goes for anyone, period. Again, not necessarily explaining myself about one particular person, but I do feel that we should maybe discuss a little more. How about any of you all? How do you feel? Do you feel that you all would want, not even necessarily if you're a reviewer, and you could leave these in the comments down below if you're watching this after I go live. But do you feel that you appreciate more of those? I mean, I don't want to say as a viewer, of course you'd want the honest review, but you know, do you wish that maybe more honest, maybe more critical, I guess that's the word I'm looking for, more critical reviews that actually provided constructive criticism towards fragrances? Do you wish that maybe that was something that was more done throughout viewers? You don't have to necessarily tell me like a specific name of a reviewer, but just in general, is that something that maybe that y'all want more of, you know? Because if that's the case, even for my channel, I could go back and start looking at other fragrances that maybe I didn't like, and I could try to get more samples or maybe get the bottle for cheap and just go back and cover those fragrances. So this way you at least had the YouTube universe, if you will, at least has an updated, record of like, okay, at least there's somebody saying that there may be something wrong with this fragrance. Even if everybody else is praising it for whatever reasons, because they like it, because they're paid, because they got a bottle, whatever the case may be. But let me know if you're in the chat, or let me know if you're in the comments down below, because that's just how I feel, you know? And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So Baccara Vanille, because this is their flagship fragrance, this fragrance is not my favorite. I love critical reviews. See, especially on very granted, again, this isn't a super popular, but this is what the company is considering their flagship fragrance. And I kind of wish I got a Cashmere, which is one of their other fragrance names, instead of this. Or even if I just got rid of both of these and just got Cashmere, I kind of wish I did that, which that's supposed to be like a white suede, the white suede from Tom Ford, which is basically like suede, a little bit of fruit, but mostly like suede, amber, and like fruity top. Almost like, you know how Tuscan leather had the raspberry, then the leather with a little bit of like amber and oud and spice in there. So it's kind of like that, but instead substituted with suede, which is what it ends up being. But I appreciate that, Pat. Yeah, for a flagship fragrance, it's pretty average, if I'm being honest. It never really garnered me any compliments, and that could also be because of the fact that I never felt comfortable in it. And if I don't feel comfortable in it, that's saying something, because I've won Cafe Rose, I've won Forbidden Games from By Killian. You know, I wear rosé. That's like my staple rose fragrance now. And I wear that thing proudly, and I can get away with it and pull it off. But it's something about this, and I don't know if it's just the fact that I don't like white florals. John, what's up? Great to see you, bro. Hope you're well. Let me know your scent of the day. I'm just over here talking about Baccara Vanille, which honestly is a hard pass for me. And you know, do you prefer reviewers in general, not like a specific name, if you prefer reviewers to be a little bit more critical? And yeah, just giving my thoughts on all of that, and this fragrance being a little too feminine, and even for women, not all that good. Let's see. But thanks for this. I never heard of this house. Hey, I appreciate that. Yes, definitely shouts out to John. But a lot of reviewers covered this house. A lot of well-known reviewers discussed this house. Mostly this fragrance, but they've brought this one up too. And they've given high praise, and then they end up getting that new one, that Coco Yaman, however it's pronounced. Hey, awesome. And you know, truth be told, because I've been dealing with some health stuff, I wasn't going to make a video today, but I knew I was due for one this week, and I don't want to get into a situation where I end up slipping, because I've done that enough to y'all already. So I wanted to drop a video anyways. this is a quick video. This isn't a long video because I do have to go take my sister to dance, and just handle a few other things. But I wanted to go ahead and take the time to ask the question again, even if anyone catches this video after we go live. What are your thoughts? Hey, y'all. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. And again, is it a good house? Yeah, it is a good house, but it's not one that garners all of the subs and attention that it's getting, where people are saying, hey, whatchamacallit, must buy now, go buy quick, greatest niche. It is affordable niche, but there's a lot of things that I would change about it. Starting especially with these bottles, the packaging on this, so much better, even if it looks like Dior Privé. But the packaging here, I mean, all of that's dented and messed up. This is how it came. So the box is all jacked up. It's a mess. A lot to be improved. But yes, Yara is definitely in the house, and I'm happy. I appreciate it. Patty. No, but seriously, I appreciate you all. The fact that we're asking the question, do people prefer on, just shows exactly. And that's why, I mean, not that it was going to change on my channel, John. Y'all know I received Creed Aventus cologne when it first came out. To this day, I think I applied even for the Viking cologne sample for free. The same one that like everybody else got, not even like some special reviewer thing. I don't know if I got blacklisted. I don't know what happened, but I did not receive it after applying for it. But, you know, I'm always trying to be just critical, not necessarily even negative all the time. I mean, if it deserves a negative review, then it deserves a negative review. Gucci guilty. Sorry. If it's a negative, you know, but I will always be critical, especially in the case where I'm thinking about people's finances, in terms of like, if I'm really going to recommend this, is it worth your money? You know? So I know that some reviewers don't necessarily do that at this point, but definitely I'm only honest if I don't get paid for a review. I mean, I feel you on that, Pat. Definitely. I mean, and for me personally, especially after like a few videos, it's going to cost, there's going to have to be a couple of zeros at the end of that. I'm joking. But no, I do feel that like some reviewers have kind of strayed a little bit. And let's actually talk about critical things or things brands could do for improvement. Again, this brand, if this is the box that they want, fine. Make it that the packaging's a little bit more secure, because again, this rattles around and all of the reviewers' boxes all end up like this, you know. Inside's fine, but outside's still all dented. And then, you know, their flagship fragrance, maybe it's time to switch things up, you know. I appreciate the fact that they're doing like an Eastern Asian theme and concept of fragrances on how they would smell out in East Asia, but this is Les Fleurs Du Golfe, with the E at the end. And so Les Fleurs Du Golfe. And it's a good house. They have some good offerings, but the problem is that like this fragrance is their flagship that they swear by, and it's not that solid. Hey, I show for my almond scents, and I'll show for Sour Patch Kids all day, 24/7, 365. But those were just a few thoughts of mine. I hope you all are well. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you all who have stopped by. I appreciate anyone who's going to watch this video afterwards. I just wanted to have those questions. And if any of you all watching this in the future have any thoughts, feel free to contact me down below. I'm happy to discuss it with you all. But I got to head out. Like I said, this was going to be kind of a quick stream. Thank you all again for who has stopped by. And yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what I'd recommend for women, but still not necessarily even my first choice for any woman to wear. Let's see what Pat. Hit the like for this unAVERAGE review. I appreciate you, Pat. John, Pat, Yara, Stacks, Mitch, anyone else who stopped by watching this. Fat Boy, Juan, I appreciate you too. But with all of that being said, I gotta go. Y'all take care. And peace and hair grease. Yo, I appreciate you, John. Y'all take care, though. Have a good one. See you soon.